Just the last bit to sand, skirting board. I'm using a 180 grade here. Quick dust it out. Now I can get some paint on. I'm using a water-based gloss here. Valspar's water-based. Which dries fairly quick, depending again on heat and humidity. Always finishing with the skirting board last. Keep your paint clean. Okay, so you finish, you either go off the job or you go into another room painting, and then maybe a trade comes in behind you working, even the customer, just passing public if you're outside, and everybody is always tempted, wants to see fresh paintwork, to touch it. So whether they're wanting to find out whether it's dry or just that curiosity, it's just drawn like a magnet you want to touch. Worst thing you can do is with your finger just try it like that, because straight away you're going to leave a fingerprint. So with gloss paints it can be a lot worse. So you can still have that paint tacky after 36 hours. That's if there's a lot of moisture, humidity in the air. It just is more difficult for it to dry. Cold conditions as well. Best way, especially on arcs, is to try the edge and don't put your finger to it. Just the back of your finger. Literally just slightly touching it. And it's the best way of discovering if this is wet or dry without leaving any marks. I was always taught from an apprentice, even before an apprentice actually, when I was with my dad, if you ever seen me going up to paintwork like that, I would hear the no, and it is literally finger, back of the finger, and just try, not on a face, on an edge. If it's a windowsill, underneath that bottom edge, a door, just the edge of the door, never on the face of the door. Like greeting a dog for the first time, you put your fingers to it, you've more chance of having those fingers took off. Always just that, and then at least that way you've less for the dog to get hold of. Again, same principle when you're touching any woodwork. Never with your fingers, always just with the back of your finger. If this paint is still tacky, then guaranteed if you try with your finger on the face, you're going to leave a mark. Always try for an edge and use the back of your finger. Somewhere concealed, again underneath the sill. Just never on a face, you'll ruin it. You have to redo it all again.